You guys can't have signs up here. You need to take this down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't have signs up here.
Why can't we have signs?
This is State of Connecticut DOT bridge overpass. They own this fencing and they do not want signs on the fencing. Also, I need your IDs as well.
No, you don't.
I'm asking you for it. Either you give it to me or I'll place you under arrest for interfering. It's your choice. I have no problem doing that.
No, actually, they don't.
No, you do.
No, they don't.
If you don't, I'll place you under arrest.
That's fine. I told you.
This is an investigation.
Arrest
you
me.
have to give me your information.
Arrest me. We have it on video. It'll go viral. I'll be out in a few hours, and I'll be back here. People do this all the time, everywhere.
And every time they do it, we respond and we take appropriate action.
No, you do not.
Yes, we do.
No, you
I don't know who you think you are.
I think I'm still in the United States of America, at least for today.
What is your first name?
Why do you have to know her name?
What is it?
Grandma.
Grandma?
You do not have
Listen, I'm not playing with you. If you want to play games...
I'm not playing either. I'm not playing
Okay,
games.
so what is your first name?
That's ridiculous.
What is your name? I'm not just going to go away. I will place you in handcuffs and take you to the barracks for interference.
Hey,
Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him.
you can be a little more
Don't mess with
respectful.
him.
Okay, does she want to tell me her name?
Why? What right does she have, or what the law says she has to give you her name?
This is a police investigation. She has to give me
What
her
are you
information.
investigating?
Do you want to go to jail too?
Well, if I have to.
Okay, then keep talking, interfering, and you'll go with her.
Tell me why you need my name.
I need to identify who you are.
Why?
I don't need to answer to you.
Yes,
I'm the state trooper. You answer to me.
Not arrest somebody for not giving identification.
Yes, I can.
Not in this country, not yet.
You are wrong. You are very wrong.
Not
You will
in this
be arrested.
country, not
You
yet.
are wrong. This is what you want to do while there are murders and flying around?
I'll arrest
I don't
every
have
single
my
one of you.
That's fine. You go right ahead. Can you imagine the press? Oh my God, can you imagine the press? Let him do it. It'll be a blast.
Why?
So who wants to play that game?
Under arrest. You're the only one playing a game, and that's with our rights. Anything
How do I
about
know you don't have a warrant?
Yeah, but what have I done? You have to get that. Why are you intimidating me? Why
are you so nervous? Your hand is shaking. Why are you so nervous?
Because I've been holding it up.
very nervous.
Because I've been holding it up for 12 minutes.
You look very nervous.
And you have a gun.
Because you have a gun?
Yeah, you have a gun. You're a
and you're
big
standing
man.
4 inches away from me.
What's your name?
Intimidating?
You're talking to grandmothers here. You're talking to people who are afraid of nothing. We have raised children. We have raised grandchildren. And we will stand for democracy whether you like it or not.
Okay, you can stand
So
for whatever
either
you want.
you
It's not on the
arrest me,
overpass.
tell me what I'm charged for, let my friends know where you're taking me, or maybe don't. Maybe you're one of those who disappears people. That's what we're here standing against, is people like you who think everyone who disagrees with you should just disappear.
What's up, everybody? It's Danny from the Constitution State here today. I hope everybody's having a good day. And there's been ongoing issues with peaceful protesters and the Connecticut State Police this year. And this highlights just how ignorant, how underqualified a majority of these fools are. And this is State Trooper Joshua Jackson is a Connecticut State Trooper involved in the 2020 fatal pursuit and shooting of Mubarak Souleman, and more recently has been the subject of a civil lawsuit for alleged harassment and retaliation against a protester. During the Souleman incident, Jackson was the officer who deployed a taser on Souleman before Trooper Brian Norris shot him. In the recent civil case, he is accused of harassment and making an arrest after the protester, Catherine Hines, had filed a complaint against him. And just so everybody's 100% clear, they absolutely 100% murdered Mubarak, who was having a mental health crisis. And at the time they killed him, he was in his vehicle alone, holding a tiny knife. And of course, he got away with it. Civil lawsuit involving Catherine Hines. The allegations: Catherine Hines, a 71-year-old activist, filed a complaint against Jackson and alleges harassment following several visits from him while she was protesting. The arrest: Jackson arrested Hines for a second time in July 2025 after she had previously filed a complaint against him. Her lawyers claim this was done in retaliation. The charges: Hines was charged with misdemeanor offenses like unauthorized signs on a highway, breach of peace, and trespassing. Alleged incident in the police cruiser. While being handcuffed, Hines alleged that Jackson played God Bless the USA on the radio, a song associated with Trump rallies, which, as we know, it doesn't really matter if you're a political opponent or not, or this or that. They will violate your rights. I couldn't get a clear answer on exactly which barracks he worked out of, so I just included the state police headquarters and their information. And now, as we know, Connecticut will not hire smart, fit, qualified officers for these roles. And Jordan versus the City of New London confirms that. He was denied a job with the New London Police Department because he scored too well on the tests. Now, in this one, she wasn't arrested, but these are the charges here that they're using on these peaceful protesters, which don't apply. They don't really fit. And we'll have more on that at the end. Arrest warrant. Trooper Joshua J. Jackson wrote that the protests violated DOT regulations and were a dangerous distraction to highway traffic because they caused traffic congestion. Police allege Hines kept protesting on overpasses despite being warned against doing so. Hines was charged with trespassing and breach of peace. In an email, Connecticut State Police said probable cause existed to support each of the arrests. But they also said Long Island Audit's cameraman was wearing a mask. They also said that Brian Fahey had trespassing signs posted clearly, which we know is a 100% lie. And not only did they just come out and say that, Loftman came out and said that, and IA said that. So it's not like a person lied. Every single one of them lied. But we're supposed to take their word now? Okay. And this is Commissioner Ronald Higgins, who is nothing more than a piece of shit himself. If you support pieces of shit, you are a piece of shit. Clearly, he's not fit for this role, and we should find somebody who is.
You guys can't have signs up here. You need to take this down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't have signs up here.
Why can't we have signs?
This is State of Connecticut DOT bridge overpass. They own this fencing and they do not want signs on the fencing. You know, I'm telling you, you have to take it down.
This is the only bridge that we can.
No, any overpass over the highway.
Okay, so we've been doing this all over the place.
You can't do it. So I need you to take it down.
Do you know the statute?
Yeah, I don't need to tell you the statute. It's their property. The State of Connecticut DOT maintains the bridges.
Why we called the barracks? They told us we could do it. So someone
Called
else
who?
in the state of police told us we could do it.
Who did?
Someone else in the state of police.
They absolutely did not.
What's your name?
Trooper Jackson, I need you to take the sign down.
Okay.
I also need your IDs when you take the sign down as well.
I need my ID.
Because I asked you for it.
I know, but I have to do something wrong for you to ask me for it, don't I?
What was that?
Don't I have to do something wrong for you to ask me for it?
Yeah, this is an investigation.
Into the signs?
State Police, I need you to take these signs down. They can't be on the bridge.
Hi there, that's not what we've been told.
Well, you were told wrong information. I need you to take the signs down.
Okay, I'm not in charge.
No, they said signs are cool.
Who's in charge of the signs?
Where's she go?
All right, regardless, you guys are all participating. You need to take the signs down.
You want to take me in? None of the lawyers I used to work for agree
I also
with
need
you.
your ID.
I have nothing on me. Nothing at all.
Okay. Well, I need your name and date of birth then.
I need to know what I'm being charged with.
Right now, you're not being charged with anything, but I need you to take the signs down.
I'm not an organizer. I'm just doing my part to save democracy.
Okay. I need you to take the signs down.
You can arrest me if you want to, but I need to know what I'm charged with, and I need an attorney.
Either you take the signs down or I'm going to confiscate them and take them down for you.
If you're going to confiscate them, we'll get it all on video and it'll go viral.
Who is in charge of you guys' organization, as she says?
I'm looking.
What's that?
I don't know where she went. She's around.
I need you guys to take these signs down. They can't be up on the overpass.
I think we have a legal right to do this. That's certainly what
No,
we've
you
been
don't.
told
Not on the
all
overpass. You
along.
don't. This is a sensitive area. It's over a highway. It's a bridge. You can't be on a bridge like this.
Yeah.
You're causing a distraction to traffic. You can't do that. If you want to take your signs to the town green or something, be my guest. But you can't do it near the highway.
Let me find somebody.
Also, I need your IDs as well.
No, you don't.
I'm asking you for it. Either you give it to me or I'll place you under arrest for interfering. It's your choice. I have no problem doing that.
I'm not interfering.
Then give me your ID.
For what?
Because I'm doing an investigation now that I'm out here, so I need to identify who you are. Make sure you have any warrants or wants.
I have no warrants or wants. I can
Okay, I'm not going to
guarantee
take your word for it.
that. Fair enough.
I asked you for your ID. Now I'm telling you, next time you're going in handcuffs.
We don't
I'm not
want that.
playing games with you. You guys have your IDs?
No, we don't bring them.
Okay, you have your name and date of birth then?
You don't need to give it.
Yes, you do.
No, actually, they don't.
No, you do.
No, they don't.
If you don't, I'll place you under arrest.
That's fine. I told
This is
you.
an investigation.
Arrest
You
me.
have to give me your information.
Arrest me. We have it on video. It'll go viral. I'll be out in a few hours, and I'll be back here. If this is illegal, I need to know what I'm being arrested
I'm
for.
conducting an investigation.
Of what?
You, by law, have to provide me your information.
You, by law, have to tell me what your investigation is about. I'm not part of any investigation.
Yes, you are.
People do this all the time, everywhere.
And every time they do
Because
it,
you disagree
we
with
respond and we take appropriate action.
No, you do not.
Yes, we
Do
do.
not. No, you
I don't know who you think you are, but you're not going to tell me what I've been doing.
I
Every
think-
time that I respond to this, we take the same action.
I think I'm still in the United States of America, at least for
Local
today.
police department said that we have every right to be here, that we're not
Who
doing anything
told you that?
illegal. The local
Okay,
police
well, this
department
is a
in
state-
Branford, New Haven,
Okay, they're-
and West Haven have told us that it's fine and that they will call for backup from the troopers if there is an incident and if we're doing something wrong.
This is a
But we've
state.
had-
This is a state of Connecticut owned overpass.
You
So the state of
are
Connecticut
allowed to be
DOT
here, sir.
controls the overpass, and you cannot put signs up on their overpass.
They're calling the local police and they said that they're going to come.
And they what?
They're contacting the local
Okay,
police.
it doesn't matter what they say. This is a state-owned bridge. Okay, so I need you to take down these
Is there a
signs.
statute that says that you're not allowed to be doing
You're a
that?
distraction to the traffic on the highway.
But we're not dangling anything over that
Okay, you're
highway,
creating a disturbance on the highway.
But we're not affecting the highway in
Okay,
any way.
I don't know like who you think you are, but I'm telling you a directive.
Listen, I'm a resident of Connecticut.
I don't care if you're president of the U.S. I'm telling you, you can't put signs on the bridge. So I need you to take them down. So are you going to take them down?
I'll see whoever organized on the table.
That's right. I'll take them down for you.
Dismantling democracy. Put on tax dollars.
Hey, you could have taken them down yourself, but you chose not to. Is that? Not yet. I just need it.
May God have mercy on your soul, young man.
This is a detention. I don't.
You want to try to collect their IDs?
Save democracy! Save democracy!
Do you have an ID?
Not with me.
What's your first name?
Sorry, buddy. I'm not doing anything wrong. There's
Okay.
no reason for me to give
Either
you
you
your
tell me
name.
your information or you place under arrest for interfering. Your choice. So what is your first name?
What is she being arrested for if she doesn't?
She's not being arrested.
I'm helping you.
Okay. I need to identify who you are. Make sure you don't have any wants or warrants.
Why do you need to identify who she is?
Maybe she has a warrant.
Oh, trust
What
me.
Maybe
has
there's
she
a
done
protective
wrong?
order with her and one of these other
Walk up
people
to
here.
Somebody and demand identification on a public access road, sidewalk. We're not in a vehicle. We're walking as citizens of the United States and residents of Connecticut.
What is your first name?
Why do you have to know her name?
What is it?
Grandma.
Grandma?
You do not have
Listen,
to
I'm not
know
playing
her.
with you. If you want to play
I'm
games,
not playing either. I'm not playing
okay,
games.
so what is your first name?
That's
There is
ridiculous.
no reason-
What is your first name?
Anyone here
There is
giving
no
you their
reason for
name?
you to harass her.
What is your name? I'm not just going to go away. I will place you in handcuffs and take you to the barracks for
Hey,
interfering.
hey,
Don't mess with him.
my
Don't
wife
mess
you're
with
talking
him.
to. You can be a little more
Don't mess with
respectful.
him.
Okay, does she want to tell me her name?
Why? What right does she have, or what the law says she has to give you her name?
This is a police investigation. She has to give me
What
her
are you
information.
investigating?
You want to go to jail too?
Well, if I have to.
Okay, then keep talking, interfering, and you'll go with her. So do you want to tell me your name?
No, and I also don't want to get arrested. So you
Okay,
got
what is your
you
name?
wanted. We took down our stuff.
What is your name? What is your name?
Let's go see what the other guy says.
All right, turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Hold on.
No holding on. I asked you for your name. Stop. Stop. What is your name?
Hey, can I get some help here?
What is your name?
Can we stop harassing her?
What is your first
You are
name?
harassing her. She did nothing wrong. She is an older woman who was walking
What
the
is your
sidewalk,
name?
And there is no reason you've done nothing wrong.
What is your name?
Sorry, I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, then tell me your name.
Why don't we take them and bag them up now?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Tell me your name or you're going to be placed under arrest.
Why? What has Why? What has she done wrong?
Should I just
Please
do it?
tell me why you need her name, sir.
What is your name?
Officer, can you please tell me why you need her name?
What is your name?
Please
Tell me
tell
why
me
you
why.
need my name.
I need to identify who you are.
Why?
I don't need to answer to you.
Yes,
I'm the
you
state
do.
trooper.
Unfortunately,
You answer
do.
to me.
Unfortunately, you do have to tell me.
No, I do not.
You are here to protect and serve us as citizens of Connecticut.
I need your name.
Residents of
Salary.
Connecticut. You're not here to harass us.
What is your name
I'm
and date
not
of
going to
birth?
tell you my name.
Then I will place you under arrest.
Why? What has she done wrong? What have you done? What
You
have
want to play
done
this
wrong?
game?
I don't want
You're
to play
going to
a game.
lose.
I'm not playing a game. I'm sorry.
Then tell
I'm not
me what your
playing
name
a game.
is.
I'm not going to tell you
Oh,
my
yeah.
name.
Okay, then I will place you under
You have
arrest.
done nothing wrong to be placed under arrest. You are not resisting anything. You have not harmed anybody. You have not
If
broken
you walk
any
away,
laws.
you are going in handcuffs.
Why? What has she done? Why would you put her in handcuffs? You're going to put her in handcuffs for what, sir? Because you're harassing her, demanding for identification.
What is your name?
For having done nothing wrong.
I'm sorry. I don't need to tell you my name.
Pick on me.
I don't just
Because I already have your
No. You know that this is total harassment. He has no right to take her identification for having done nothing
Or to
wrong.
threaten her with
I need
arrest.
your name.
And not arrest
No.
somebody for not giving identification.
Yes, I can.
Not in
You
this
can't.
country, not
She
yet.
You are wrong. You are very wrong,
Not
and you will
in
be
this
arrested.
country. Not
you
yet.
are wrong. This is what you want to do while there are murders and rapists lying around?
What is your
This
name
is
and date of
what-
birth?
This is how
I'm not
you're
gonna give
spending
you
your
my
time.
Okay, then you'll be placed under arrest. Simple as that.
For what?
For what has she
For
done?
interfering.
Crime.
For
What
interfering.
crime? Interfering
interfering.
with what?
A police investigation.
What
Oh,
investigation?
come on. You can't
What
even-
investigation?
I'm not playing with you.
She has the right to know
can't- look at the-
what
look at the
crime
smirk
you are
on your
accusing
face.
her of.
Oh my, wow.
I don't need.
She
I just
also
told
has the right to an attorney. She has the right to have her rights read to her.
Connecticut. Can you imagine
Okay.
what's
You
happening
can't
in
just
other
take
parts?
You'll have
her.
all that when she's placed
You
under arrest
cannot just
for interfering.
disappear, and you're telling her
This is
she's under
live
arrest, so
streaming.
it's your
So
job.
all of
You're gonna be placed
Facebook,
under arrest as well if you don't give me your
Instagram,
ID.
And this is what we're seeing.
I told
I'll
you
arrest
I don't
every
have
single
my
one of you.
ID. That's fine. You go right ahead. Can you imagine the press? Oh my God! Can you imagine the press? Let him do it. It'll be a blast.
Okay. You want to give me your ID or you want to be arrested as well?
You have my ID.
Okay. You want to give me your ID or do you want to be arrested as well?
No.
I don't have
Okay, that's fine.
identification.
Anyone who does not want to present me their identification will be arrested. So who wants to present me their identification?
Why are we being arrested if we don't give you identification? Now you told us because for no real reason now we're impeding an investigation. What investigation?
We're taking down the sign.
We have the
Okay,
right.
that's fine. But
So why
who
do-
want, if you don't provide me your identification, you will be placed under arrest.
Why?
So who
Why are
wants
we
to
being
play that
placed
game?
under arrest? You're the only one playing a game, and that's with our rights. So why would we be arrested if for just because you want identification for no reason? I don't understand, sir. I really don't get
What
it.
don't you understand?
I don't
This is
understand.
a police investigation, and you have to provide me your identification
What
so I can
are we-
identify who you are.
what are we
How do I
being-
know that you don't have a warrant?
How do I know anything
How do
about
I know you don't have a warrant?
Yeah,
You're a
but what
real
have I
estate
done? Do you
trooper
have to
and
get
not in
that? Why are you
costume.
intimidating me? Why are
Why are
you
you so
for-
nervous? Your hand is shaking. Why are
I
you
am
so
not,
nervous?
because
Yeah,
I've been
'cause
holding
you
look
have
it.
very
a gun.
Because I've been holding it up for 12
Because
minutes.
you're
look very
mean
nervous.
and you have a gun.
Because you have a gun. I'm
Yeah,
a
you have a
woman,
gun. You're a
and you're
big
standing
man.
4 inches away from
What's
me.
your name?
Intimidating.
You're talking to grandmothers here. You're talking to people who are afraid of nothing. We have raised children. We have raised grandchildren. And we will stand for democracy whether you like it or not.
Okay, you can stand
So
for whatever
either
you want.
you
Just not on
arrest
the
me,
overpass.
tell me what I'm charged for, let my friends know where you're taking me, or maybe don't. Maybe you're one of those who disappears people. That's what we're here standing against, is people like you who think everyone who disagrees with you should just disappear. No, not happening.
You are out of your mind.
Not happening. Really?
have your ID or not?
We're out of our minds.
Give 723-33.
We're out of our minds.
I'll be back. All right, lucky for you guys, a serious incident just came in. We have to leave, but you cannot be on the overpass.
So as we know, breach of peace, interfering, trespassing, things like that are some of the easiest statutes to know and understand. And yet it seems like 95% of police, if not more, can't comprehend these basic things. These highly trained officers can't understand these basic things. Breach of peace in the second degree, Class B misdemeanor. A person is guilty of breach of peace in the second degree when, with intent to cause inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm, or recklessly creating a risk thereof, such person, 1, engages in fighting or violent, tumultuous, or threatening behavior in a public place, or 2, assaults or strikes another, or 3, threatens to commit any crimes against another person or such other person's property, or 4, publicly exhibits, distributes, posts up, or advertises any offensive, indecent, or abusive matter concerning any person, or 5, in a public place uses abusive or obscene language, or makes an obscene gesture, or 6, creates a public and hazardous or physically offensive condition by any act which such any person is not licensed or privileged to do. For purposes of this section, public place means any area that is used or held out for use by the public, whether owned or operated by public or private interests. Breach of the peace in the second degree is a Class B misdemeanor. So I would say the elements of this crime are fighting or violent, tumultuous, or threatening behavior in a public place, or assaulting someone or striking another, or threatens to commit any crime against another person, or exhibits, distributes, or posts up or advertises any offensive, indecent, or abusive matter concerning any person in a public place, or uses abusive or obscene language or gestures. So it must include these things, and yet it doesn't. It doesn't even appear like they have any victims. It sounds like they have random 911 calls because somebody didn't like what they were doing, which would mean they didn't have a victim, right? And we know that the cop can't be the complainant on the breach of peace. If you go to the state statutes and you scroll down, it clearly outlines that the only way a cop can be the complainant on a breach of peace for speech is if it's the worst kind of speech, not regular fighting words, but the utmost vile speech, which I didn't see any of. Does not require proof of actual physical contact on part of defendant with a victim. When applied to speech, parameters of the violent, threatening, or tumultuous behavior prohibited by section are consistent with fighting words. This is the Connecticut General Statutes, Title 13A, Highway and Bridges, Chapter 238, Highway Construction and Maintenance, Section 13A 124, unauthorized signs. No person, firm, or corporation shall erect or maintain or cause to be erected or maintained within 300 feet of any state highway any sign which has thereon any of the following words: stop, caution, danger, dangerous, warning, or slow, or any other word or character, or any device, floodlight, spotlight, signal, or symbol intended to give or capable of giving warning or direction to or interfering with traffic, except with the approval or under the direction of the commissioner. No provision of this section shall be construed to prevent any officer of any municipality or any public utility company from erecting or maintaining any danger or warning sign required by statute, or any sign designed for the protection of the public or to aid in the operation of any public utility. So clearly their signs didn't state any of that stuff, and it doesn't appear like it actually interfered or impaired with traffic, because not once did he bring up that traffic was at a standstill because of their signs or that it was actually causing issues. He just claimed that there was a statute for it. And clearly it looks like this guy has never even read the statute. But as always, they give them an out. Like here, signal or symbol intended to give or capable of giving warning or direction to or interfering with traffic. They clearly listed out what you can't have on the sign, right? And then they give the cops a blanket like that to be able to go out and harass people and abuse the statute. This clown brings up interfering multiple times. Oh, ID. Connecticut has no law for identifying outside of a motor vehicle. And even then it has to be a lawful traffic stop. 53A, 167A, interfering with an officer, Class A misdemeanor, or Class D felony. A person is guilty of interfering with an officer when such person obstructs, resists, hinders, or endangers any peace officer or firefighter in the performance of such peace officers or firefighters' duties. B, interfering with an officer is a Class A misdemeanor, except that if such violation causes the death or serious physical injury of another person, such person shall be found guilty of a Class D felony. But again, if you go to the state statutes and you scroll down, they have all the revisions and everything underneath that clearly outline most of this stuff. Legislator did not intend failure to identify oneself instantly and voicing of declaratory statements such as this isn't Russia to constitute interference or obstruction under Section 86CA 363. But since we don't have a statute for not identifying, these retards, literal retards, claim that it's interfering and are arresting people on a daily basis for it. Conviction reversed in case where defendant, when asked to produce license and registration, swore at the officer and left the scene to bring his brother to the hospital because section requires physical struggle. Attempt to escape or destroy evidence, and there was no sufficient evidence to support conviction under section. And this talks about intention. Intention to interfere is a necessary element of the offense. Charged jury also required knowledge of officer's duty. Unlawful entry by officer would not be in the performance of his duties, so proof of lawfulness is an essential element of the state's case. In order to sustain a conviction under statute, there must be a finding that police officers had been acting in the performance of their duties. Requiring a citizen that has no obligation to identify to you or help you in your investigation or do anything to find charges on them is not in the performance of their duties. Oh, well, you might have warrants or wants. That's not a valid reason. Text message to witness telling him not to write statement to police and to keep his blank mouth shut could not be construed to be fighting words that by their very utterance inflict injury or tend to incite an immediate breach of peace. And it's weird that a regular citizen, right, a dummy like me, can do this basic research and figure this stuff out, but these trained professionals can't. And they run around spewing it on a daily basis. Not only spewing it, but robbing people, kidnapping people, putting people in jail, committing way worse crimes, all because they're too dumb to know these basic things. And it's weird because I drive down the highway all the time and I see people protesting. And I don't see police harassing them. I don't see police arresting them. If you can't drive down the highway and pay attention to the road, maybe you shouldn't be driving on the highway. And not only that, it doesn't seem like this Officer Jackson actually had any proof or evidence that it was affecting traffic or the highway. It just seemed like he was too dumb to actually know what he was talking about and was just spewing nonsense. And not only that, but after he arrested her the first time, he started stalking her social media pages and investigating her videos online and charged her again. But it's funny because in the commissioner's report, they whine about how busy they are. The state police are so busy and understaffed, right? But we have officers constantly wasting time on nonsense like this. You can't be that understaffed. You can't be that busy. And I don't see what the probable cause could be. And they also charged her with trespassing, which she clearly wasn't trespassing. How are you trespassing on property that you pay for, that the people own? The DOT doesn't own it. The state of Connecticut doesn't own it. The people own it. And anybody else could go sit up there and simply watch traffic if they wanted to, right? Because you could. And they wouldn't be showing up and harassing you. They're just showing up and harassing them because they have signs, which is quite pathetic. But I thought this was wild, and I thought that this highlighted, once again, how pathetic our state police are, how they will come out and blatantly lie, fabricate things, fabricate charges because they don't like what somebody's doing. And yet the police always like to whine that it's people putting videos out about them and people talking bad about them that makes them look bad. That's not true. Nobody makes them look worse than themselves. And that's a fact. And once again, we have a coward tampering with their body cam. What was he talking about on the phone? Why did it need to be muted? I don't even know where you'll get a camera with a built-in mute button. I've never seen one for sale, but clearly they knew these cowards would need one, or they would be getting caught left and right, conspiring, violating rights, committing crimes. So they needed to have this button. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know what you guys think about Catherine Hines, because I could care less if I agree with what she's protesting or not, or if I even like it. She has a right to be out there. Leave her alone. I don't really care what her sign says. I don't care what she's protesting. Leave her alone. If you guys were so busy, you would be out working. So let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it.